Hi there, I've been waiting for you. If you found this message today, there's a very, very good chance that it's intended especially for you. All right, welcome to Herbs and Roses Tarot. My name's Karen and I am going to do a reading especially for you today. First we'll start off with a little message from the angels, as we always do. This is a general message, but if it feels like it's for you, definitely take it if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave it for somebody else. Your turn will come. Alright. Come in spirit and all my wonderful spirit team. Passed over loved ones, passed over animals, angels. Alright. Let's see what they've got for us today. Get a little angel oracle card. And let's see if we can make your story happen from here. What have you got for us today, angels? What do you have for us today? A bit stuck today, they don't want to come out. Not sure where you are, but in Australia we're coming up to our winter solstice in a couple of days. Well, we've got two, but we're going to take this one. Family. Alright, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. All right, let's just have a look and see what else that card wants to tell us about. We'll just have a little look in the book. Pop that one up there. All right, family. I hope you're all feeling great today. It's a little bit cold here again today. Alright, this card means that the question you asked is related to a family issue. It could be that some healing work is needed concerning one particular family member. It's the first person who comes to mind while you're reading this. Or this card might signal a need for more family togetherness, such as spending an evening or a holiday together. Your angels will guide you through this passage. A new addition to your family is entering. Ooh, how exciting. You have friends who are like a second family to you. It's time to face old feelings so they can be released and cleared. Release an unwanted pattern by forgiving one or more family members, including yourself. As usual, perfect advice from the angels. Alright, so maybe today's reading is going to be about family and healing. Let's have a little look at the oracles and see what they've got to say. See if they can help us tell the story. Well, that one dived straight out, didn't it? Pleasure. Okay. It's telling us to take pleasure in our family. They can be tricky families. Have a think about your family, what needs to be healed in your family. Also, what pleasurable things you like to do with your family. All right, the next one out, surrender. Let's see, as it starts to tell a bit of a story. This is kind of about light and dark in our lives as well, shadows and light. Surrender to both, because they're both a part of all of us. Okay, so we got two there. Extremes and the unexpected. Ooh, I like the unexpected. Extremes. That sometimes talks about dramas, probably possibly family dramas. They always keep me up at night. This person's being kept up at night by whatever they're thinking about. So have a think about that. All right, we'll get some tarot cards to see if we can make this story come together. All right. Tell us about family pleasures, Spirit. Tell us about family pleasures. Alright. What does your family enjoy doing together? Funnily enough, the Ten of Cups. Happy family card. Alright, that's what we all want. You are absolutely no different. Alright, what do we need to surrender? Yeah. Tricky. One of my little family members about to come round the corner. He's a little four-legged family member. Alright, the Page of Cups. So this might be about young people. Sorry, did I show you that? Okay. This may be about children. Blessed little souls who keep you up at night. Yeah, you're the Empress. Maybe there is a child coming into your family. A new child. The Empress brings in the harvest, all sorts of harvests. It can often denote pregnancy. Might be keeping you up at night. The unexpected. Gee. Looks like there's two there. I hope you're not having twins. Oh, who knows? Maybe you hope you are. The world just tried to jump out then. We'll keep going and see what else is in the cards for you. Alright, will this be a welcome addition? Extremes. Tell us about the unexpected. It definitely looks like a happy card, unexpected or not. It definitely looks like a happy card. Loving card. Tell us about extremes, Spirit. There we go. Looks like we've got a couple there, so let's have a look at those. Okay. One's the Eight of Wands, so it's definitely coming in quickly. Whatever's going on, this unexpected, might be unexpected news. From the Lovers. All right. No, we don't want that one. We do not want that one. Okay, so the Eight of Wands does tell us about news. And it's fast moving, so it's coming in very, very quickly. A few just tried to jump out then, and that one as well. That one as well. All right, so the Seven of Swords. Might be a little bit of trickery around, around something here. Hopefully it's not the pregnancy. But no matter what, the unexpected will happen fast, and it will bring victory. I have a feeling there is a baby coming. Or a new member of the family at least, who knows. With the Lovers there, somebody might be getting married. Okay, the World card. It's closing out a cycle, perhaps of not being parents. Make sure you try and get some sleep there. All right, the Ace of Pentacles. Over the Lovers and a little bit of trickery. Okay, so as I said, we had a few come out then. That was the other one. That's a celebration card. That can often speak of marriage. Geez Louise, I hope we don't get a shotgun come out shortly. The old shotgun wedding, eh? All right, let's see what else is coming out. They're all really positive cards. This card's about celebration, completion, A new home, perhaps moving to a new home. The Empress doesn't have to mean pregnancy. No, these ones are no good, and there's 50 of them anyway. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, mastery. Maybe it's not a first baby if it's a baby. Maybe it is not a first baby. This one says you could just about do it with your eyes shut. It is to do with earth and abundance. I hope it doesn't mean it's baby number 8. Well, who knows? That would terrify me, but for you, maybe it's great. Alright, yeah, it is going to involve a lot of work. Looks like you'll learn. You will actually learn very quickly. Taking a lot of hard work. Alright, this has us moving away from stress and drama into calmer waters. Tell us about the Ace of Pentacles and trickery. Maybe a little bit of, maybe you're buying a home. Looks like you've sowed the seeds here. Yeah, you've definitely sowed the seeds here. There might be a little bit of a delay. But yeah, there will be a celebration. And as I said, that's firm foundations, four wands, 4 walls. A beautiful celebration. It will end in victory. The world will be at your feet. Close out that cycle. It will happen very fast. The Knight of Wands, yep, definitely. You will get news of this very quickly. Oh my goodness me, the cards are going everywhere today. There's 50,000 of them there, so we won't take those, but we will take the one that went on the floor, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Yep. Looks like you will move house. You'll be very, very happy where you go. You're just sitting there watching everything come to fruition. No worries at all. Tell us about the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, the 6 of Cups. It's actually talking about acknowledging your inner child. Or children. It's actually about nostalgia. So perhaps looking back to your childhood, trying to see what was good about your childhood. If we go back to the family card, and maybe healing some things in families. Maybe there were some dramas with your siblings when you were younger. Look back and remember what great times you used to have with them. Family was much, much simpler as a child, wasn't it? Alright, our story is definitely coming together here. Couple more cards. Alright, the Queen of Cups. Very, very nurturing and loving. Ooh. And the 7 of Wands. Okay, so you may be called on to defend yourself with something. That's a message coming from the Knight of Wands. Bloody family, eh? Will end in celebration, though. That is perhaps a wedding. That celebration is a wedding. Alright, so maybe one more. We'll have one more card. Just one more. Oh dear, that flew out fast, didn't it? Okay, and the King of Swords. Alright, coming into their power. Okay, let's have a little look at that. So the angels are telling us to acknowledge our family, heal anything in our family, take pleasure in them. It actually looks like at the end of everything, there will be a happy family. Just remember the pleasure you took in your family, especially when you were young. Acknowledge that all of us, including our family members, have light and dark sides, and just surrender to it. Try and take care of it. Try and not overly worry about everything to the point where it's going to the extremes. It's keeping you up at night. You can't sleep, tossing and turning. And the expected might just happen. Perhaps you are expecting, since that card is actually underneath the Empress. Page of Cups, maybe a nice little water baby. The news will come in fairly quickly for the lovers. Looks like you're in a very secure, stable relationship. There could actually be a little bit of deceit and trickery, though, about and around a new home, the start of a new home. It will take a lot of hard work, but you will master all of this stuff. Yeah, all the home building stuff. The world is actually at your feet. It's just sitting there. The world is at your feet. Closed out the cycle of being single, I'm gathering. Looks like we're moving away from any difficulties, really. Although we may be called on by the Knight of Wands, who's a fire sign. Or we may get a message from the Knight of Wands that we will have to defend ourselves. I'm thinking this message is for the Queen of Cups, who is a water sign. Very nurturing, caring, emotional. These things will all come to fruition. You just have to sit back and watch it all unfold for you, because it is actually beautiful. There's going to be a celebration. You will be celebrated. But yeah, that by family. Remember your inner child. Don't let go of that inner child. Go back and heal anything in your own inner child that needs to be healed. Yeah, perhaps that's part of forgiving family, is forgiving yourself. Remember that time when you were all very young. Just remember that time. I don't know about you guys, but I had a great time with my brothers and sisters when I was younger. Maybe, I feel like that's who it's with. There's definitely a few court cards around here, but I feel like there might have been a few issues with your siblings when you have grown up. Just remember what a great time you used to have when you were younger. All in all, it's quite a beautiful reading, that one. I'm very excited to see if anybody is actually pregnant or does become pregnant. Let us know exactly what you have. All right, we're just going to get a couple of clarifying cards. These cards just, yeah, about career and love life. See if they can tell us anything about what's specifically going on here. Yeah, I love the Empress card, but she certainly does bring in the harvest. She certainly does bring in the harvest. She's actually the culmination of all the queens. So she, yeah, every queen. She's nurturing, in control of her emotions, knows how to look after money, very passionate and creative. Who have we forgot? And also extremely smart and intuitive. All right, so this is the card we just pulled out, bringing in the harvest. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings, including your family. All right, we'll just grab another one. Tell us anything about the unexpected. Is this a baby? Is this a baby? Hopefully it is. I'm a frustrated grandmother. My children are not breeders. I'd love a grandchild. All right. Gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. All right. One more, and then we might call it a reading done. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. We are trying to get some readings out there. Well, I am anyway. And I hope you're enjoying the free readings that we've got. If you're interested in a personal reading, my details are in the description. All right, there we go. Wants to give us 2. All right, sky of clarity. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are infinite as the azure expanses. All right, meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments, where presence blossoms and in the simplicity of now. So just stay present and enjoy everything, your family included. All right, I shall see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.